X is Y to Z's. You can build a lot. You can build a let. You can build a loot. You can build a bat. You can build a butt. You can build a butte. You can build a rat tat. You can build a neat beat. You can build a lone bone. Build a lean bean. You can build a pattern. You can build a putter. You can build a barter. You can build a pet. You can build a barrel. You can build a carol. You can build Burnett.
Thank you very much. Welcome to our show. This begins our 8th year here on CBS, and we're very thrilled that you're all with us. And tonight we have our regulars, Harvey Korman, Vicki Loris, and our special guest star, Mr. Jim Neighbors. Let's turn off the lights, and if y'all want to talk about what you did on your summer vacation, and yes.
How many movies have you made?
I've made 3 pictures, 3 movies. One, Who's Been Sleeping in My Bed, a long time ago with Dean Martin, and Pete and Tilly with Walter Matthau, and Front Page. I just have a teeny little part in Front Page, but it was great fun doing it, and that stars Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. Yes.
I want to know, did you ever go to acting school?
Did I ever go to acting school? Yes, I did. I took acting at UCLA, and then I went to Jeff Corey's class out here for a short while. Yeah.
Has it done any good, do you think?
I don't know. I don't think it did. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
From Television City in Hollywood, it's the Carol Burnett Show. With Harvey Korman and Vicki Lawrence.
Now there's a pot of coffee on the stove. All I gotta do is warm it up.
Thank you, Mama dear. Oh, my goodness, Ed, wasn't that a wonderful sermon this morning, though?
Honey, it was a pip.
Oh, Mama, that Reverend Plum of yours is truly inspirational. My goodness, but he sure does make you want to be a better person, you know?
Sure does. Certainly worth the drive, I'll tell you.
Doesn't he make the whole concept of brotherly love so simple?
Uh-huh.
We all just gotta live our lives like Jesus would.
Be understanding of each other and forgiving our enemies.
Judge not, lest you be judged.
Amen. So simple. Just see the good in everybody. Now, I hope some of what Reverend Plum said rubbed off on that little McAllister boy. Now, there's a rotten egg if ever there was one. Of course, you can't hardly blame the boy, though. His mama's a witch on wheels and she drinks all day long.
You know, when he was talking about forgiving your enemies and looking into the corners of your soul.
Before God can truly enter your heart, you must forgive your enemies.
Amen. You know, Ed, you have a wonderful speaking voice. If the Reverend Plum ever gets sick, we'll call you.
Oh, Mama.
Thank you, Mother, thank you. You know, there was a time there when I was just a little kid, in between wanting to be a fireman and football star, I wanted to be a minister.
Ed, how wonderful.
Well, Ed, you never told me that.
Yeah, well. Now I'm just a meat and potatoes guy now, that's all. That's all I am. Don't claim to be anything else. There was a time there, before the little twig was bent, I thought I had the calling to spread the Lord's word. But he had other plans. He led me to hardware. Of course, I don't think I could ever be as good as that Reverend Plum. I bet you he could get on TV.
Well, maybe so, but not unless he shaved off that dumb beard of his. I don't know how that wife stands it. Mama, what's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing, Eunice.
Mama?
Well, it's just for some reason during that sermon today, I couldn't help thinking about your daddy.
Oh, Mama.
Mother, did you say something about having some coffee on?
Keep your pants on, mister. I'm talking to Eunice.
For crying out loud, Ed, what's a big rush?
The big rush is that I am starving and I want to get over to the Waffle Palace and get me some waffles and sausage.
Well, why in the hell didn't you say you were hungry? There's no sense wasting good money on that garbage over at the Waffle Palace. I'll just fix you some cream of wheat.
No, now don't go to any trouble,
It's
Mother.
no trouble. I made it this morning. I just gotta warm it up.
I drove all the way over here to take your mother to church just so I could go to the Waffle Palace and get me some waffles and sausage. Shh. Now, what is the use of my working my tail off all week long there at that hardware store looking forward to Sunday when I end up with that crazy old woman eating lumpy, warmed-over cream of wheat?
Ed, I am ashamed of you. Ashamed after that sermon that we heard this morning, that you can't find it in your heart to be loving towards a little old lady like Mama. Why, none of the kids come to see her anymore. She ain't got any friends. In fact, I'm about the only one that can even stand her. Where's that little type that wanted to be the minister?
Yeah, I guess you're right, Uni. Maybe that cream of wheat won't be too bad.
That's my boy.
I'll put lots of sugar and butter on it.
You know, when Reverend Plum said, forgive your enemies and look into the corners of your soul, I had a revelation about my sister Ellen. I have to forgive her, Ed. I mean, would the Lord have hung up on Ellen that day like I did just because she was so mean and spiteful on the telephone?
No, I guess he would have turned his other cheek.
That is not what I am talking about at all, Ed. Now stop interrupting me. No, the Lord would have said. The Lord would have said, forgive her, because she don't know what she's doing.
That sounds about right.
And that is exactly what I am gonna do, Ed. I am gonna forgive my sister Ellen. I just know she has been heartsick these past few years.
Good idea.
Who you calling?
It's a private matter, Mama. It's no concern of yours.
It concerns me when it's my phone.
Will you lay off me, Mama?
I'll lay off of you as soon as you tell me who you're calling.
I am calling China. I am calling Afghanistan. I am running up a $50,000 phone bill. You're not going to get to me today, Mama. Because I have too much kindness and charity in my heart.
You think you got enough to help me set the table?
In a minute. First, I have to make peace with my enemies. I have looked into the corners of my soul
Oh,
today.
will you
and
quit singing the Star-Spangled Banner, Eunice, and get to the point?
I have looked into the corners of my soul today, Mama, and do you know what I found there? I found love. But I've also found a little bit of pettiness in me. Yes, 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 yes. There have been times, Mama, when I have been a little bit petty.
Well, of course you have. We all have.
I am talking about me, Mama!
You have been pettier than most.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm only agreeing with you, Eunice. Now, for God's sakes, get that phone call over with. The cream of wheat's ready.
Hello, who's this? Oh, little Mary Beth, darling. Hi, sweetie. This is your Aunt Eunice. Eunice. You do, too, have an Aunt Eunice. Is your mama home, dear? Well, why don't you just go find out? Those damn brats of Ellen's. She's raising them to be snobs just like herself. Ellen? Oh, dear Ellen, this is your baby sister, Eunice. Oh, Ellen, I want you to know that I have nothing but love in my heart for you. Ellen, I looked into the corners of my soul today and I found you there. No, I am not drunk. Ellen, I want you to know something. Ellen, I have forgiven you for everything. Well, all those testy remarks you always make and those hateful, spiteful little ways of yours. Ellen, I want you and the whole family to come over for dinner this weekend. Well, then the weekend after that. Oh, I see. So you're still the same old snot. Well, go to Chicago, go to New York, go to the moon, and don't you ever come back for all I care.
Let's eat. Eunice, since you are so full of the Spirit this morning, you can say grace.
Bless this food, oh Lord, amen.
Amen.
Amen. How are the kids, Ellen say?
No, she didn't, Mama.
You know, that little Debbie's gonna be quite a beauty. She's a spitting image of Ellen. That butter costs money, you know. Ellen always was her daddy's favorite. He'd be happy to know how well she married. That Tom's quite a go-getter.
Was that remark directed at me?
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Now you lay off when you hear. I don't want my tail off all week to be jumped on by you on Sunday.
And you watch that mouth, mister. You can't talk to me like you do your wife.
Well, you started it, Mama.
Well, that's it. Eat my cream of wheat and make me the heavy.
I like working on a few minutes peace with my family. I try to make a little casual conversation, and what do I get? Abuse.
Now, when you look what you've done. Mama, we are sorry.
Sorry, Mother.
I don't mind. Lord knows I'm used to it from you, too. I forgive you. I just wish I had a chance to forgive your daddy. All that talk about forgiving today really got me to thinking about him. You know, I never did tell you this, Eunice, but on the day your daddy died 9 years ago, we had a terrible fight. I don't think in my heart I've ever really forgiven him. I've had heart of stone.
Oh, Mama, don't be so rough on yourself.
It was on a Sunday, just like today. I was warming up the cream of wheat. He's sitting there in his chair watching the television. He had about 4 beers by now, crabbing at me to bring him another beer. Where's the paper? Find me my reading glasses. Change the TV channel. Till I finally just blew. I said, for God's sakes, Carl, can't you do anything for yourself? Then he jumped up and started throwing things, a TV guide and beer cans. One of them hit me right in the side of the head. Then he screamed, I'll tend to you as soon as I come out of that bathroom, and oh God, Eunice. He never come out of that bathroom.
Mama, you never told me Daddy died in the bathroom.
Well, why go into all those unpleasant details? The point is, I think I can forgive him. Now, let's go over to the cemetery right now so I can tell him.
Are you crazy?
That cemetery's 30 miles from here.
Mama, we are not gonna drive out to that creepy cemetery and watch you make a jackass out of yourself over Daddy's grave.
I have got to go tell him how I feel so he can rest.
No, sirree. We drove you to church. That's enough for one day.
I hadn't rested, you know. because I never really forgave him. Sometimes when I walk into that bathroom, Eunice, I swear I see him sitting there.
Well, in that case, Mama, you don't have to go all the way to the cemetery to forgive him. Just go into the bathroom.
I am going to the cemetery if I have to take the bus and transfer 3 times. I don't even want you to go. I wouldn't want him to see what an ungrateful mess you turned out to be anyway.
Ungrateful? What did Daddy ever do for me anyway, huh? He was always too busy bending over backwards for Ellen. Pretty talented Ellen, don't you walk out on me like that, Mom. Ellen does a tour jeté, and what does Daddy do? He buys her a triple-deck ice cream cone. I jumped rope 525 times without stopping. I beat the whole block record by 17 jumps. I become the jump rope champion of the entire block. And what does Daddy say to me about that, huh? He said, don't come near me, Eunice. You're perspiring. You know what he always called Ellen? His apple dumpling. You know what he called me? His prune tart.
You ain't causing the scene, Eunice. The neighbor's gonna call the police.
I don't care. Let him call the police. You hear that, Daddy? Your prune tart's causing a scene.
I take it you don't want to go then. I'll just get Ellen to take me.
No, you won't, Mama. Ellen won't take you anywhere. Because we want to take you, don't we, Ed?
We do?
Ed, get me my coat.
I'll just get the Bible so's I can read a little something from it.
Oh, Mama, you don't have to read the Bible. Why don't you just ad-lib it?
Might be a good idea to bring the Bible. Maybe I could read a passage out loud if you want.
Well, now, why would Carl want to hear you, Ed? He doesn't even know you.
Well, he sure as hell doesn't want to hear you reading anything from the Bible, Mama. I mean, you kept pulling that stunt on him when he was alive till it drove him to drink.
Besides, I'm the only one here that was almost a minister.
Oh, right. I guess we can all read a little something.
Not me. I'm not going to make a fool of myself out there.
Hey, look at this.
What?
I opened it right on the page where it says, and God cannot truly enter your heart till you have forgiven your enemies.
Amen.
It's an omen. Yes.
Huh. You know, Mama, you know what I think it is? I think that the Lord wanted us to know that he was happy that we went to church today and that we understood his words. Mama, that Reverend Plum of yours really got to me today.
You know, you two really ought to come out to church more often.
Yeah, we really ought to, Eunice.
It brings us all so much closer together.
For God's sake, Ed, shut the door. What the hell's the matter with you?
Hi, everybody. I'm home. Dear Mom, it's from my son. Your toilet tissue isn't soft enough, so I went to the library. Forever. Love, Bobby. He's such a card. Dear Mom, it's from my daughter. I ran off with a motorcycle gang that had softer toilet tissue. Lulu. She tried to warn me, but I just wouldn't change brands. Come in.
Special delivery.
Dear Mom, it's from my husband. Mentally, I just couldn't cope
with our toilet tissue, so I quit my job today and ran off with a lady chiropractor. The two of us are living now in Arizona, working the earth, praying for a good harvest. Sure, it's a simple life compared to what we had, but after your toilet tissue fiasco, this is what I need now. Someday, perhaps, we'll see each other again. If not, we'll work something else out. Oh, who would have guessed that I would ever have gotten a Dear John toilet tissue? Oh, what else can happen to me now? Dear Mom, it's from my neighbors. We don't like your toilet tissue, so get out of the neighborhood. That's my cleaning lady. Dear Mom, I stole your money, your jewelry, and your valuables, but I left your toilet tissue. Love, a burglar.
Why did I have to take my toilet tissue for granted? I don't know, it just didn't seem that important. I guess it is. And now the whole world is against me. Everyone's turning against me, everyone. Oh no. Oh no, not the Jolly Green Giant too.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very dear and special friend of mine, Mr. Jim Neighbors.
Long as I can look the world in the face, if there's no one I'm deceiving, then I'm doing just the best that I can, and that for me is living. Only I can live this one life of mine. No one else can live it for me. I'll decide the road that I'm gonna take, and that'll be my story. This is all I have, this one life. This is me, I am the man. I've no illusions. I'm what I am. This is all I have, this one life. Nothing more.
Honey, what's wrong with you? You've been so quiet all evening.
Nothing.
Oh, I can't believe that. I feel it. Something's wrong.
I don't know. I'm just not happy anymore.
Honey, what did I do?
Oh, no. Nothing, Alan. It's not you. It's me.
Oh, what about you?
Alan, can I be perfectly honest with you?
Well, of course you can. That's what our marriage is based upon, honesty.
Then sit down, Alan. Alan, I'm getting older and, well, I just don't like myself anymore.
Don't like yourself? Honey, I don't know what you're talking about. You're a beautiful woman.
No, I'm not.
What's wrong with you?
Well, for one thing, my mouth. It's too big.
It is not. Your mouth is perfect. I love your mouth.
And my ears.
What's wrong with your
Well,
ears?
they're unattractive. I can't even wear my hair up or anything. They're just unattractive ears.
I like it.
Now, don't look at them. You know who has attractive ears?
Who?
Dolores Enberg. She has attractive ears. That's some set of ears.
Honey, I don't... That doesn't... What matter does it make?
And what about my cheekbones?
About your cheekbones? I ever say anything about your cheekbones?
No, you didn't, and you don't have to, because I know you don't like my cheekbones.
Valerie, you're making something out of nothing. There's nothing wrong with you. I love you the way you are.
I hate my body.
What's wrong with your body?
Skin and bones.
I'm not going to even waste any energy defending your body. You know I've always been turned on by slender women.
Well, I do have these lines along my sides.
What line?
Lines along the sides of my body. Here.
You've got lines? Actual lines that run down along your side?
Oh, yes, you knew.
No, I didn't.
Well, how come?
Well, you're so self-conscious about your body, I've only seen you in the dark.
Well, couldn't you feel them?
You mean they're deep enough to feel?
Well, don't make them sound like tire treads.
Let me see.
No.
I want to see them.
I won't let you see them.
You've got
You would
lines, I
laugh.
want to see the
You would
lines.
laugh and make
I
fun
won't
of me.
laugh.
No.
It's the only way to get rid of your inhibitions.
No, I
wanna
refuse.
Okay, suit yourself.
All right, you want to see them? Look.
Now! I want to see them now. Wish you hadn't even told me about them. If you hadn't told me about them, I wouldn't even known they existed.
You were the one who always said we had to be honest with each other.
I meant honesty about the things you don't like about yourself, not honesty about the things I don't like.
I'm very sorry I upset you.
Why didn't you tell me about your lines before we got married?
I didn't have them then. They just came one day.
Why didn't you tell me the day they came?
You know, you're really something. You always told me that you would love me no matter what.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were gonna get lines.
I never made an issue out of your purple blotch.
What blotch?
The purple blotch you have on your backside.
That is not a blotch, my dear. That is a birthmark. You are born with it. There's nothing you can do about a birthmark. Not like you and your lines.
That is not a birthmark. That's a blotch.
Boy, you are really something. Just because you hate yourself, you have to pick on me, huh? Anyway, why bring up a small birthmark anyway?
Small? That thing's as big as a Santa Rosa plum.
Well, so what? Nobody can see it.
I can see it. I see it when you're going into the shower. I see it when you're changing your clothes. I see it through your fishnet underwear. What?
in the open where you can see it, not like you and your lies.
What are you doing? Two grown, mature people arguing about skin. Honey, we're not talking about what you and I really are, what we think, what we feel. We're arguing about something as superficial as skin.
Oh, you're right, darling. I'm sorry.
It's not like us.
I know it
I
isn't.
care about your skin. I care about what's inside of you.
Do you?
Of course, darling, that's what I love.
I love you for that, and I feel the same way, Poopsie.
Good, darling. Good night.
Good night.
Have an early day tomorrow.
All right, honey. Honey, what's wrong?
It's just a lousy little blotch. I don't know why you had to make such a fuss about it.
Oh, honey. Thank you. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, for my closing song, I would like to dedicate it to two very special people who are in the audience tonight, friends of mine, Jack Tracy and Sonia Miller. You know, they say that all the world loves a lover. Well, I want you all to know that these two people are very much in love. As a matter of fact, I understand that they're going to be married soon. 2 weeks. How wonderful. You see, I feel very special towards them because it was I who introduced them. Oh, you're so welcome, Jack. And now I would like to dedicate this song to them. Maestro. Just a gigolo, everywhere he goes, people know the part he's playing. Paid for every dance, selling his romance, every night some heart betraying. I was in love with a man like that once. Hard to believe, you say. I was a fool, you say. Yes, maybe I was, but I couldn't help myself. I found him absolutely irresistible. I was drawn to him. That adorable little smile of his. That Roman-like nose of his. And that tattoo on the back of his hand. And the funny little way his stomach always acted up whenever he got nervous. Oh, and those eyes of his, like two deep blue lagoons. But then one day, he told me it was all over. I knew it was when he took back the ring he gave me, the one that glows in the dark. He told me that there was another woman, an older woman. Of course, I only saw her a couple of times. First time I saw her, she was a redhead, and then the next time she was blonde. There will come a day, youth will fade away. Then what will they say about him? When the end comes, I know, they'll say just a gigolo. And life goes on without him. 'Cause 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 'cause
2, 3, draw. Ha, ha, ha. I got you.
Hey, can I have some more quarters?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna beat this machine if it takes me all night.
You be the first one, Sonny.
1, 2, 3, draw. Ha, ha, ha. I got you.
Ah, come on, let's get out of here. Nobody's gonna outdraw that guy.
Well, hey there, Sonny. How'd you like to try your luck in here? Looks to me like you're on a winning streak.
Boy, I sure am. You know, I knocked down all those bottles, and I busted a balloon with a dart.
No kidding. Well, in that case, why don't you try to outdraw old Black Barn over here, huh?
I can't do that. I'd just feel real silly.
No, you wouldn't. Come on, it's only a game.
Well, okay. What'd I do?
Well, you just step right in there and you put your quarter in that slot and you draw the gun when he says draw.
Here goes.
1, 2, 3, draw. Oh, you got me.
Hey, I won. I don't know how I did. I just put the quarter in and I...
Sonny, shh. Listen to me. You better get out of here real quick, Sonny.
Well, don't I get my prize?
Sonny, you just killed Black Bart. Every gunslinger in the territory is going to be after your hide now.
Well, I want my prize.
Sonny, just leave. Believe me, leave.
But I don't think I won't get my prize.
Pretty good with a gun, ain't you?
Well, not really. Actually, that's the first time I ever handled a firearm.
Ringo, let him alone. He was just leaving.
He ain't leaving. Not before I buy him a drink.
Well, I'd really rather have a stuffed animal.
A bottle is that.
Mister, this is a penny arcade. I don't think they serve it.
Ringo. Here you go, Ringo.
Drink up, mister. It could be your last.
Look, I don't know what's going on around here, but I'm leaving.
Freeze! Nobody turns their back on the Ringo Kid and lives to tell about it. All right, mister. You go for your gun at the count of 3. 1.
Oh, look, you can just keep your silly old prize.
2.
I think he's really serious.
3. Broke my gun.
Bullets up. Are you all right, Mr. Ringo, sir?
Am I all right? I won 12 free games.
Well, I guess you might say I did, but you see, I can explain. I just came in here and I thought I'd play this simple little game here, and I...
Game? Game, you say? You call killing the cutest little gunslinger in the whole West a game? Oh, yeah, I know none of you liked him. But I used to love the way he wrinkled his nose every time he sneered. Sure, he had his faults. He went around killing people for no good reason at all, but deep down in his heart, he was a good man. You won't let him get away with this. No matter what happens, I'll find him. No matter how long it takes. And I'll kill him for you, Ringo. I'll kill him for you.
He beat me fair and square. Let him go.
Okay.
Take that varmint to Boot Hill. Sonny. Oh, Sonny, Sonny, Sonny. You killed a Ringo.
Well, listen, it was real nice meeting all of y'all.
No, wait a minute. You can't go, Sonny.
Well, I really have got to go. I promised my girlfriend I'd take her to ride on the teacups.
Teacups? Oh, Sonny, this is more important than teacups. Sonny, you got to stay here. You don't know what these poor people have gone through. Why, they came out here to this territory with nothing but what they had on their backs and what they had in their wagons. And then after they settled out here, why, all the bad men west of the Pecos, well, they came out here and they killed all the menfolk. and did him worse to the women. Oh, Sonny, I got 3 sons buried in that slot machine. Sonny, you gotta stay. You gotta stay and be our new marshal.
Marshal? I don't want to be no marshal.
Oh, Sonny, you'll be amply rewarded.
With what?
Well, any one of those prizes over there on that shelf.
Okay, let's see. I think I'll take that little lamb.
You're a sheep man. Sonny, this is cattle country.
But it's only a little stuffed animal.
Oh, yeah, I know all about you, sheep man. You say that, and then you build up fences around our territory so our cattle can't graze. We've had it up to here with you, sheep man.
Yeah, I say we lynch him.
Hey, wait a minute.
Somebody string him up.
Don't anybody move.
Sonny, that ain't gonna work. Every gun in this place is trained on you. Look over there.
Okay, but if I go, you're gonna go with me.
If he kills me, who's gonna make change?
Hold it! What's all the commotion in here?
Boy, I'm glad to see you, officer. I think these people was gonna lynch me.
Oh, now, Mrs. Flaherty, that's the 3rd time this week you've done that. Now, I'm gonna have to take you in.
Are you gonna believe a sheep man?
Sheep man! This is cattle country. We don't allow no sheepmen here.
Every entertainer will gladly confess. Every entertainer owes his success to the rarest of birds of the musical herds of the land.
He works with his hands and a couple of sticks.
He catches the cues and he catches the kicks.
He makes or breaks our jokes and our shticks.
So a kiss, a curtsy,
A hand.
And a very deep bow to the bum who drums with the band.
Cause it's an actual fact. He saves any act with a rim shot. An act that's a mess, he makes a success with a rim shot. An act is a bummer, but give him a drummer. And then if the drummer's a pro,
He'll give you a shot.
you're suddenly hot.
It happened every Sunday on the Sullivan Show.
A corny routine is suddenly keen with a rim shot.
An egg that is laid can still make the grade with the rim shot.
So give us a drummer and we gotta win.
Give us a drummer who'll give us some skin.
He'll bail us out of the mess that we're in with a rim shot. Rim shot. Rim shot.
I've got a terrible cold.
What do you take for it?
Make me an offer.
I got a goat at home that doesn't have a nose.
Yeah, how does he smell?
Terrible.
Say, have you ever been up before the judge?
What time does the judge get up?
What's the best way to get to Carnegie Hall?
Practice.
Out of the mess that we're in with a rim shot. Rim shot. Rim shot. Give us a drummer and we gotta win. Give us a drummer who'll give us some skin. He'll bail us out of the mess that we're in.
With a wood block, ratchet, whistle, cymbal. Ladies and gentlemen, the Flying Burnettos.
Remember, the next time you see someone causing pollution, hit them in the mouth. Let's keep our America and the world beautiful. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Good night.
Previously recorded. The preceding program was recorded before a live audience.
I once had a gown, it was almost new. Oh, the daintiest thing, it was sweet Alice blue, with little forget-me-nots placed here and there. When I had it on, I walked on the air, and it wore, and it wore, and it wore, till it went, and it wasn't no more. My sweet little Alice blue gown, when I first wandered down into town, I was both proud and shy as I felt every eye, and in every shop window I'd print passing by in a manner of
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hey, great to see you. How are you? Y'all looking real good. How's it going? Going okay here. Hey, let's hear it for the dress. Oh, well, so listen now, hang in there. Stay cool. We got a heavy show going down for you tonight, so sit tight.
Television City, Hollywood. It's the Carol Burnett Show. With Harvey Korman.
How's it going? Welcome to our show this evening. We have, along with our wonderful Harvey Korman, the magnificent Miss Jean Stapleton and Mr. Phil Silvers. Before we get started, I would like to say a very special hello to a wonderful young lady I know, Miss Becky Morton. Hi, Becky. And I love you very much. So now let's turn up the lights and see if y'all have anything to say. Ask, yes.
My friend was wondering, but she's too embarrassed to ask. Was that your real belly button?
Was that my real belly button? Yes, I'm all in one here, you know. And then when I let it go, that's what I really look like. I bind myself and everything. Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Is it true when you were young, you used to play hooky?
When I was young? You mean younger?
A young girl.
Yes.
That used to play hooky, and then as soon as you'd have a miraculous recovery, and then you'd play marbles upstairs.
I'd play jacks in the bathroom with my girlfriend. No, I'd play hooky. Kenny?
I'm John.
Kenny John. Oh my gosh. How's your mother? These kids, their mother and I were best friends in school, and then Isla Mae Sills. And Isla Mae and I lived next door to each other all through school and everything. We were both raised by our grandmothers, and we would say, well, you don't want to go to school tomorrow. So I'd get up and say, oh, I've got this terrible stomachache. I don't want to go. So my grandmother would say, okay. And then Isla Mae would do the same thing, and her grandmother would say, okay. And then she'd come over, and we'd lock ourselves in the bathroom and play jacks. We didn't smoke. We played jacks. You know, most kids lock it in, you know. That's what we did, yeah. How we should give her my love. Tell her to call me. Okay? Yeah. Yes, yes!
Have your children ever pulled that?
Have my children ever pulled that? Not yet, because I'm on to them. See?
Tell me why Joe Hamilton always wears red socks.
Joe always, oh, he doesn't wear red socks. It just looks, that's his blood pressure. It just looks red that way, yeah. Yes, any others? Yes?
No, if you're going to repeat Drink, Drank, Drunk.
Oh, the program I did, Drink, Drank, Drunk, was repeated, and I don't know, I hope they do repeat it. I thought it was a wonderful show. I thought it was written beautifully, and I was very happy to be a part of it. Thank you, thank you. I hope they do repeat it. Yes, any others? Yeah.
Who's the nicest person you ever worked with?
Harvey Korman.
Tarzan yell?
You want me to do the Tarzan yell? Okay, by request, the Tarzan yell. All right.
Once had her legs insured for $1 million. Have you ever thought about having your mouth insured?
There's not enough money that would Yes.
Okay, after 8 years of doing this show, it must be getting pretty routine. How much longer do you foresee doing it before?
Oh, well, I figure, as long as they'll keep us on, I'll come out here someday and say, hi, are there any questions? Am I always so happy? Yes. Oh, I run hot and cold. Nobody's perfect. I'm almost perfect. Not quite. Yes. Oh, what do you say? What'd they say in the booth? What'd they say in the booth? See, back there is a bulletproof glass booth. The director and the producers, and they all sit back there. And when I'm out here, talking to all of you nice folks, they make remarks about
How's it going out there?
Oh, hush. About what I should have said and so forth. Now, our cameramen and our stage managers have these little earplugs, see, and they can hear what they say. So when they have a dirty laugh going on, I know something foul has been said in the booth. Now,
he just agreed with you, Carol.
What did I say? I've forgotten.
You said you run hot and cold, and your husband agreed with you.
Oh, how would he know? Listen, we have a big show for you tonight, and before we get on with it, I would like to say hello to a very special, dear little friend of mine, Becky Morton. Hi, Becky, and I love you very much, and don't go away, we'll be right back. Did you call, sweetheart?
I feel terrible.
Oh, my darling, I'm sorry that I took so long, but I wanted to shower and get dressed and put my makeup on before you got out onto the balcony.
Oh, I feel so miserable.
Oh, sweetheart, darling, I'm so sorry. Could I get you something, an aspirin?
No.
A decongestant? An antacid?
Look, it's not...
A laxative?
Please. It's not physical. It's my general outlook on life.
Oh, well, I'll get you a new outlook.
A new outlook?
I feel great this morning. Great!
Big deal. What do you want, a medal?
No, honey, I was just saying I feel good.
Well, what about me? You never ask how I feel. I'm a person. I live and breathe the same air as you do. Do you ever notice me?
How can I help it?
Digs.
Honey, why don't you put some makeup on?
It is on.
Sweetheart, do you know what I made you for breakfast?
What are you doing?
I'm picking the lint off of your robe.
How can you possibly see lint on a white terry cloth robe?
I have an eye for lint. Now, let me tell you what I made you for breakfast. I made you ham and eggs and hash brown potatoes and fresh blueberry pancakes and some coffee.
Again?
If you don't like that, how about looking at our menu?
Say menu!
Remember, darling, that everything on the right is available until noon.
All right. I'll have the Cornish hen and plum sauce.
Right, you've got it.
Wait a minute. Can't you take a joke?
Oh, that was a joke. Oh, yeah, Cornish plum sauce. Is it new?
Look at me. I'm all full of lint.
Well, why do you sit there? Why don't you do something about it? Why don't you pick it?
I'm supposed to pick my own lint? I thought that was covered in the marriage vows.
Very funny. I suppose that's a joke. Ha, 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 ha.
Never mind. Can I have some toast and coffee, please?
Toast and coffee? What do you think this is, a restaurant?
Toast? A piece of toast? What's the big deal?
Well, first, I gotta go all the way to the kitchen, which is on the far side of the apartment.
We have a one-room apartment.
Then I gotta open the package of bread with that little wire thing. Then I gotta put the bread in the toaster and decide if you want it light, medium, or dark. And then I gotta wait for the toast to pop up and butter it and carry it all the way back to you, and you glove it down like nothing happened.
Well, when you put it that way, I can see what a slave driver I've been. Okay, no more eating. I'll live on the love you give me.
Here you are, sweetheart. Now, do you want to feed yourself, darling, or should I do it for you?
Please, I can do it myself.
Oh, darling, don't you like the ham?
I didn't get to it yet.
Because if you don't like the ham, I'll just take it back and make you some cuppers.
Please, it's fine, fine.
You know, I think I burned the hash brown potatoes. Oh, Lawrence, I'm just such a terrible cook.
No, you're not.
Oh, sweetheart, do you mean that?
Yes.
All right, you're just being nice.
Sit down.
All right,
Relax.
dear, I'll sit down. Sweetheart, is it too hot for you?
What?
You can take off your robe if it's too hot.
I'm all right.
Are you sure? I want you to be comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
No, it is too hot, darling. Let's take off your robe. All right, I'll do it for you, darling.
Will you please?
Here, isn't that better? Just take off the little robe.
Look, will you...
That's it, darling. Is it too cold?
Oh,
It's
for
too
heaven's
cold. I'll put it
sakes.
back on you there. Is that better?
You're driving me crazy. You want to do this for me, you want to do that for me. Sit down and relax.
All right, dear, I'll relax.
Just don't say anything.
I'll say nothing.
You're saying something.
Right, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be quiet.
Yes. Is it too quiet?
Will you?
You're right, you're right.
I don't know. You just don't know how to relax. You're driving me up the wall.
I love you. What am I doing wrong?
Well, I guess I'll make myself a cup of coffee.
Oh, can you make for two?
That'll take twice as long to boil the water.
Oh my, it's a beautiful, gorgeous, lovely, stupendous, exhilarating, majestic, divine day.
How nice of you to notice.
My, you have a way with words. You know, sometimes when the sun glows and hits our apartment in just the right way, it makes it glow like a Rembrandt painting.
Doesn't hit my place like that.
It doesn't. Oh, well then, gee whiz, gosh. Why don't we switch apartments?
You would actually do that for me, a complete stranger?
Well, of course I would. Oh, and listen, don't you worry about the fact that our apartment might be a little more expensive than yours. I'll gladly pay the difference.
Wow, what a giver! Would you come in and clean once a week also?
You'd let me? I love to clean. I just love to...
You're giving me goosebumps.
Look.
What?
You have lint on your jacket. Let me pick it. Oh.
Pick it, baby, pick it. Oh! I've got some more jackets inside.
And I have another hand.
Oh! You're what I always wanted. A slave.
Oh, say that again.
A slave.
Slave! I love that
word! Oh, pick it!
Oh.
We were meant for each other.
Yes.
How could I be married to this all this time when there's someone like you around? Come away with me.
Oh, yes, I'll help you pack.
No. Let me do one last thing for myself, and then you can do everything for me for the rest of my life.
All right, and what's your name?
Harold.
Harold, say it again.
Harold.
No. The words.
Slave.
Lawrence, I've got wonderful news, Lawrence!
Oh, leave me alone. I'll hug you on Tuesday.
I got my coffee. You can get yours now if you want it.
I knew you'd understand. Thank you, dear. Slave! I won't
driving me crazy. She gives and gives and gives. 17 years of giving. How much can I take? Am I wrong? What kind of a man do I look like to you?
Who gives a hoot?
That's what I need. Someone like you. Someone who's indifferent. The problem with a woman who's eager to please is that they owe them something in return. Becomes a burden. Am I making any sense?
Oh, go away.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, go away. Oh, how sweet. You didn't even notice. Go away. Say it again. Go away me to death.
Shut up.
Oh, shut up. The way she comes out, am I in heaven? Am I in heaven? Oh.
You mean you're willing to take all my guff?
Can't get enough of that wonderful guff.
Well, I've had it with him.
And I've had it with her.
Let's have it together. I'll go pack.
Wait. What's just a minute? Give me something to remember until we meet again.
You give me a pain.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah.
Here we are, dear. I thought maybe we'd have a little snack before dinner.
Good.
And then later, if you want, I'll run down to the pier and I'll fish for some sea bass.
Bass is good.
Yeah.
And while you're there, dig for some clams.
Oh, heaven.
Will you make me some coffee?
No, I won't make you some coffee.
Again.
No, I won't make you some coffee.
Oh, what a woman.
Heaven. We're in heaven.
A wonderful lady that you're about to see is one of the stars of television's most popular comedy, All in the Family. Now, this is the Jean Stapleton that millions of people watch every week, and there isn't a funnier lady alive. And you all know that Jean, but right now, here's a Jean that people rarely get to see.
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends, I think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. You said you loved me, or were
it's time once again for the 8th Annual Carol Burnett Show Awards for the most unforgettable television commercials of the year. Ooh.
How are you?
Oh, here come the guys. Quick, quick, Rhonda. Another Zert.
Oh, Pamela, I just gave you one. It's still working. Here, try the Zertz test. Go like this.
Rhonda, we don't have time for that. Hurry up.
But I'm telling you, it's still working.
Rhonda!
Oh, all right. Here.
It's not for me, Stoop.
Hi, this is Mo DiMaggio for Master Coffee. No matter what kind of coffee you use, this coffee maker will make it better and faster.
Hey, if you're like me, after you shave, you want an aftershave lotion that gives you that cool, alive feeling. That's why I use Meanin'. Meanin' wakes you up with a slap in the face. Meanin' gives you that cool, tingling feeling all over. Whenever you feel that you want a refreshing thing. Oh, can I get some? It's cool. Cool. It's killing me. Go on. Hold it. Oh. It's a cool thing. It's cool. Oh.
What's the matter, son? You look so tired.
Well, I haven't been getting much sleep lately, Mom.
Oh, honey, why don't you take drop-off sleeping pills? They'll let you sleep for hours.
Yeah, I remember you said that to Dad. You said, George, if you want to have a better day tomorrow, you better take drop-off tonight.
That's right, yes. I guess I shouldn't have given him the whole bottle, though.
Hands up, Henderson.
Right.
I'll put my Bruce Hancock on a Bruce Hancock to protect my family.
We got his Bruce Hancock on a Bruce Hancock to protect his family.
Happy birthday, Mom! Surprise! Surprise, Mom! Oh, that's right. You go ahead and you let those tears flow. Boy, I bet you could use some strong absorbent cleanies right now, couldn't you, Mom?
I sure could.
Good, because that's your birthday present. We'll see you next year.
Oh. That's the last time I'm going to cough. That's absolutely the last time I'm going to cough.
We can't promise that you'll never cough again, but we do promise that Nidoquil will give you temporary relief from that nagging cough.
I have more?
Dear, you know how coffee keeps you awake.
Yeah, how do you like that? You can send a man to the moon, but they can't make a coffee that'll let you sleep.
News Bulletin. The space program has been canceled. We will no longer send men to the moon.
How do you like that? They can make a coffee that lets you sleep, but they can't send a man to the moon. Hi, darling. How was Chicago?
Okay, but this irregularity is killing me.
Listen of it, darling. Here,
No,
drink
no,
some
no,
of it.
no,
Just
wait,
drink
no,
it down.
no,
Yeah,
no.
you'll be fine.
No, I mean the irregularity of the airline. My plane was 2 hours late. Uh-oh.
Natalie, come out around, eh?
Oh, why not? You only go around once in life.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Well, here we are, another swinging Saturday night. 2 losers on a stoop.
You gotta be grateful, Estelle. You know, there are people in India who don't even have a stoop. Oh, ain't they cute?
Yeah. I know the type. Probably living together.
It's the new morality. There's a sexual revolution going on.
I know. I'm on the casualty list. Natalie, if you had to do it all over again, would you have married Arnold?
Listen, Estelle, if I had to do it all over again, I would never even have met Arnold. But you know something? I've always envied your marriage.
Aw, thanks, Natalie. You know what I mean? My marriage is like Airport 75, the Towering Inferno, and Earthquake. Disaster.
You too?
Oh, yeah. Well, but listen, let's face it. My Bruno and your Arnold are probably sitting someplace together tonight and saying the very same things this very minute about us.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, Estelle, it's a shame we only go around once in life. 'Cause it'd be kind of nice to have just one more fling.
I'll drink to that.
Flings. Flings are wonderful things. And they got to be flung. But someday when your springs are sprung, then it's nice to have a guy to yak with,
Sit around with
scratch your back with.
any hand which holds your sandwich you can love.
Flings. Flings are wonderful things. When you're young, you can whoop. But someday when your feathers droop, then it's nice to have a bird to chirp with,
Have a beer with.
have a burp with.
Oh, it's quiet when you try it. Gee, it's nice.
When some Romeo would twinkle, why my skin just used to tingle. Now just bring me Rip Van Winkle, and it's love.
You know, what they say is the truth.
There is nothing like youth.
When you're right at your peak.
But someday when your hinges creak,
If there's fire in a guy, he'll lose it.
if he had it, who could use it? So you sit there while the dawn canary sings.
Just one of those things.
And remembering flings.
Flings are wonderful things.
But they gotta be flung by the young.
As a girl, you start seething over guys just finished teething.
Now if they're alive and breathing, that's enough.
At 109, any gal can do fine.
If she'll only resign
That she isn't sweet at all. 'Cause a guy don't need a gal to thrill him.
If she thrilled him, it might kill him.
So just sit there, counting pains and saving strings. And remembering flings. Flings are wonderful things. But they've got to be flung by the young.
I've been waiting for you, Molly. Look at that. What a beautiful, romantic night. The moon's out, it's full, and the stars are so bright. Look, there's one over there that's twinkling. It's saying, I love you, Molly. I love you, Molly. I love you, Molly.
And look at that one over there, Bert. It's saying, don't start anything you can't finish, Bert. Don't start anything you can't finish.
Are you still mad at me, Molly?
Get my chair started, will you?
All right. I think you already started on me. What are you so mad about, darling?
Darling, what are you so bad about, darling? Well, you should know, after being married to the same woman for 62 years, to the very day.
Oh, I think I'm getting the clue. You think I forgot our anniversary, huh?
I think you'd forget your own head if it wasn't glued on for you to take Geritol with.
Don't you worry about my memory, Molly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, then, when was the last time you took out the trash?
1939?
1939?
Yeah, that was the year I threw your brother out of the house.
You might have a great memory, Bert, but you sure did forget our anniversary.
Yeah? Are you sure, Molly?
Well, I haven't seen a card. I haven't seen any candy. And the only flowers I've seen today are the ones printed on the toilet tissue.
Well, the evening's not over yet, Molly. There might be a surprise in store for you.
Oh, Bert, don't try that old trick. If I haven't gotten it by now, I'm not going to get it at all.
You know, I bet I remember our anniversaries better than you do. Do you remember what I got you for our first anniversary?
Bert, that was 61 years ago.
Well, I remember. I got you matching sleds.
Yeah, we've been going downhill ever since.
Do you remember our 40th anniversary? I do. Remember I got you that black negligee?
Oh, and I got you that electric blanket.
Yeah, neither one of them warmed me up. I believe that's number 2.
Oh, boy, if I didn't have a reason to be mad before, I sure got one now.
Oh, Molly, I'm only kidding you. I'm going to give you your gift.
You are?
Sure. Later on, upstairs, tonight.
If it's what I think it is, it ain't even worth unwrapping.
Seriously, Molly, when's the last time we,
When's the last time we what?
When's the last time?
When's the last time we what?
See, it's been so long, I forget what it's called.
I remember.
Yeah? When was it?
I don't remember when, I just remember what it's called.
Oh. Just joshing, you're joshing with you. How about this, darling? Maybe this is worth unwrapping.
Oh, Bert, you remember.
Well, of course
Oh, you didn't forget.
No.
Oh.
Each one of those pearls matches one of the lovely years we've had together, all our years, and they're matched. Each one is as perfect as the one that came before. And I don't mean the pearls, Molly. I mean the years.
Oh, Bert. Oh, look, the colors are so pretty, and each pearl is a perfect match.
Yeah.
And I also see there's a catch to it.
Does that remind you of anything, Molly?
Yeah, the U.S. mail.
How's that?
They still deliver, but it takes forever.
Oh, come on, Molly. It's our anniversary.
Not this year, Bert. I got a headache.
What do you think you're doing, male chauvinist pig?
I'm holding the door open.
You're not just holding the door open.
I'm not?
What you're doing is reminding me of 50 centuries of male domination and oppression.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss.
Ms.
I'm sorry, Ms. I'm sorry. Just trying to be a gentleman.
Try being a person.
I'm being a person. I'm a person that's holding a door open for a lady.
Who did you call a lady?
You.
I am a person.
I'm sorry. I'm holding the door open for a person.
And a person holding a door open for a person is perfectly all right.
Perfectly.
All right, person, after you.
What are you doing?
I'm being a gentleman. Go ahead in.
You don't think that I can walk through that door while you're holding the door open?
That's exactly what I think.
See you around.
I can't do it. But you expect women to be able to do it, don't you?
Well, why couldn't I do it?
Because you are the victim of a male-dominated society, trapped on the traditional, tottering, topsy-turvy treadmill of machismo mythology.
Who said that?
I did, just now.
Well, how come I can walk through a door when a man is holding it open?
Because men don't threaten you, but women do. No. You're afraid of me,
No,
aren't
I'm
you?
not. No.
All right, then let's see you walk through this door.
You got it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Men.
You don't understand. It's against everything I was ever taught. My mother always taught me to walk on the outside when I'm with a lady, a woman, a female person. She always taught me to take my hat off when I'm in an elevator with them. And she always told me to hold doors open for them.
Did your mother also tell you that women should get equal pay for equal work?
She was too busy scrubbing and cleaning and raising children. She was too tired. She was too busy. She was a very tired lady.
Well, those days are over.
Why?
Woman is out of the kitchen. There's a new woman abroad in the land, and she will resist to the death the tyranny of open doors. And how about a kiss, honey? I am that woman. I am not a sex object.
That's true. Is it all right if I just hold the door open for myself and walk through?
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll just... Oh.
Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Reminding you of 50 centuries of oppression?
Right.
Yeah, but you see...
You touched that purse, and it's the last thing you will ever touch.
You're crazy, lady.
What?
I'm sorry, you're a crazy person.
That's better.
Look, As long as I'm down here and I'm not doing anything anyway, why don't I just pick it up as a person?
Sexist pig. Now I'm going in with no help from you. I am woman.
I know, I heard your roar. Who are you seeing in there anyway?
J.W. Perkins, the employment agency, sent me over about a job in customer relations.
Oh, well, he isn't in.
How would you know, sexist?
Because I'm J.W. Perkins.
Does this mean I don't get the job?
Well, would you want to work for a sexist pig like me?
Would you pay me the same salary you'd pay a man?
Yes.
Then I'm willing to work for you. What's the job?
Well, we sell men's apparel here, and we've been having a lot of complaints lately. It would be your job to deal with the men who come in and complain. You'd be ideal.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I've got it. Age before beauty.
Right face. Let's face it right height. Turn on. Right face. Left face. Put two rolls. Good show. At ease, men. You, dummy. Come over here.
Yeah? Yeah, Sarge?
I thought I told you to whip this drill team into shape.
Oh, they're doing much better, Sarge. Just this morning, Private Hinkle laced up his own boots.
That's a step in a good direction. Where is Private Hinkle?
Oh, he's still in the barracks, trying to get his feet in the boots.
I don't like funny soldiers. No, we better get cracking. I'm tired of coming in second in the drill team competition.
What's wrong with coming in second?
We're the only drill team on the base.
Not anymore. Look over there.
Left face. At ease.
Hey, pal.
Eh?
Nothing to worry about. We can beat them. Look at this. Their trousers don't even reach their ankles.
Oh, yeah? Anything you can do, we can do better. We can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Till that pin hurts, snap a juice, snap a juice. Cheers out.
Cheers out.
Snap do. Chest out.
Anything you can be, we can be greater. Sooner or later, we're greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
About face.
Face.
My time.
Anything you can shout, we can shout louder. We can shout anything louder than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can. We can.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
To the rear. March.
By the left flank.
By the left flank.
By the right flank.
Right flank.
March.
use a tank pot or my face at the same time.
I can get all dressed up, go out and swing till 4 a.m. and then lay down at 5, jump up at 6 and start all over again. 'Cause I'm a woman. W-O-M-A-N. I'll say it again. 'Cause I'm a woman. W-O-M-A-N.
I can stretch a greenback dollar bill from here to kingdom come.
I can play the numbers, pay my bills, and still end up with some.
And a $20 gold piece says there ain't nothing I can't do. I can make a dress out of a feedback and make a man out of you. Be sure and be with us next week when Tim Conway joins us for our annual family show. And remember, one of our greatest problems is pollution, and we must solve it, and soon. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Good night, Becky.
The preceding program was recorded before a live audience.